going on, everybody? We got a cool one for you today. I found another box of Marvel Platinum blasters. These things have just been producing pure fire lately. Nothing but cool cards coming out of them. I'm going to open up with my buddy Fausto. We got a little video for you. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned.
What's going on, everybody? Graydon here, Last Pack Magic channel. We got Fausto in the building. What's going on, Fausto?
Hey, everybody.
Been a while. I've been wanting to open something for a while. I haven't really come across much recently, but I had a bit stashed, so it's got something to open at least.
Yeah, baby.
Today, I think we'll do a recent pickup. We'll do this blaster box of Marvel Platinum opening, and we'll just have a little bit of a chat.
I love it. I'm in.
What's been going on with you? What's new with you, man? What's collecting been like lately?
Oh, collecting's been rough. I've been kind of like a little out of it lately. I've been sick. I was really sick. Still, I'm a little sick for like the past week, and I've just been having my little revelations of like not going crazy for modern stuff. I'm backtracking. Yeah. I'm looking at all vintage. I'm looking at anything holes I have in the collection now. Now, basically, right. I'm just trying to figure out what are the highlights of the collection. Like, what is the collection doing that other collections are not doing for the Surfer one? Instead of getting hung up on like 1 of 1s out of 5s. I can't get behind it. I just can't do it. It's cool. It's awesome. But for the price point and what people are talking about for Surfer and kind of the competition, I have different cards I'd rather have. So I'm just having to like maneuver now, you know?
I want to point out something that's new in your background. We've talked about the poster that went up. We've talked about the Simone Bianchi portrait, but now we have the gift from Hermit in the back there. And I just want to say how cool that looks and how awesome, what an awesome gift to get from a fan of your channel.
Stupid nice. Like, that was way too nice of him. Like, him and his dad did it, and just so kind, and I really, really, really dig it. It's just awesome. I still can't believe he made it. It's just so cool to see that, and like, especially to get something like that in the mail unsuspectingly. I don't know. That's amazing.
So is this a family business of theirs, or what's the story?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like that. I know they do projects together. I know they've built some really amazing things together. But I had given out their information on my live on that channel. You can always hit me up. Anybody who sees this and wants to buy something that they make, they do amazing work. But yeah, I think this is just like a little thing they put together that they thought would, not little, it's awesome. But like, yeah, man, I don't know. It's just very cool to get something like that.
Very cool.
Very cool. So I'm very happy. I got to buy a little piece of furniture because right now it's on a very fancy Walmart dinner foldable table, so I have to get a nice little piece of furniture there to put it, but that's coming. So there's that.
Your collecting room looks so cool. I love that you have this consistent space, get to display this stuff. One day I plan on having that. I can't wait.
I'm excited for it to build. They're redoing the siding, so I've had to take down some of my like paintings and hide them over here. Because you know they're doing stuff to the walls outside or whatever. But yeah, it's fun, man. I got to redo the display. Actually, I think I'm gonna do like a time-lapse video of me doing the display differently. I don't know, something like that.
I love it. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Something we were gonna do today was showing some recent pickups, and I've been doubling down in a way where I get my stuff mailed to myself in Canada when it's from a Canadian seller or ComC, and then there's a friend of mine in the States that I send my stuff to. So we'll do a little bit of a recent pickups here before we open up this blaster box. I'll go first here and show some recent stuff, Mr. Fausto. I got this cool little sign recently that lights up, my little Marvel sign.
I love
this. This will be a fixture in my box breaks from now on. I really like having that little backlit sign. I think it's super cool.
I think it's awesome, dude. I love it.
Yeah, it was cool. It's a Facebook Marketplace find. So, you know, on recent pickups, I have been really slowing down on picking up cards because I've been focused a bit more on backfilling in my collection. We've talked a lot about backfilling. So if anybody doesn't know what we mean by that, it's about looking to the past and finding the cards that you're missing from, it could be the 90s, early 2000s, it can be 2010, it can be whatever. But sets that have kind of faded into the background with all of the stuff that's been coming out, this is a great time to be looking for those items that are missing in your character collection.
100%.
So,
now's the time to be doing it.
Absolutely. There's a great opportunity right now to be looking backwards while everybody else, well, many people are still looking forwards with everything that's new.
I think a lot of people too are like, I think I have to gain a little bit of perspective sometimes, because sometimes I forget, but I feel like people are also kind of, they're interested in what they're interested in.
Right.
And for me right now, I'm just interested in other things than modern. You know what I mean? Like, I'm picking up modern cards. I think they're cool. I like them, but I can't, it's just not in my view right now, honestly.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Like, so Marvel Allegiance just hit Epack.
I saw that, man.
And here's something interesting. So I'm thrilled that this hit Epack because there's comic cuts in it. So the more people opening up Allegiance, you're never going to see a Sabretooth cut in it, but I'm still excited for friends like Matt Fuller that have a Danny Moonstar to hunt in that. So really cool. Matt brought up an interesting point that it's actually referencing the wrong comic. The image that's on the card is referencing the wrong comic. So who knows if there's actually going to be a comic cut of Danny Moonstar in there. And he made a point on one of the groups of doing your homework, and if there's anyone who does their homework, Matt would have been the guy whose homework I copied in high school, 100%.
Definitely. I would have been Matt. If you ever saw a picture of me and Matt in high school, it would be me leaning to my left to look over what Matt's doing over his shoulder. I did my homework. I'm just sure that Matt's is better. Right. Mine's done. I just know Matt has the better answer.
That's right. I definitely. Did you get the answer to problem 10? Because I definitely don't think that it was -40. So that would be
I think Matt knows what it is, and even if mine's -40, his -40, I'm still going to erase it and put -40 just to make sure.
There you go. I love it. Okay, I'm going to show a couple of recent pickups here. So for character collecting, I collect Sabretooth. I think a lot of people know that. There is another character that I collect and I go after, and I've started to, there's very few cards of it, very, very few cards of this character, and it can be a challenge. It can be a real challenge. So first out, I'm going to start showing you some stuff of my character collection of Braden Creed.
That's so cool.
And a lot of these cards are from the 90s, Oh, that's funny. So in the beginning, I had individual handwritten labels on all of my magnetic top loaders for cards.
Smart.
But this is a cool. So these were all from ComC. I'm pretty sure these were all from ComC. There might be one Epack card in there. So Graydon Creed is Sabretooth's son. In the cartoons, he's not a mutant. He's the son of Mystique and Sabretooth. He runs the something humanity group. Oh, I should probably know this. This looks so bad that I don't remember. But he runs this kind of like right-wing anti-mutant group. And I think he's a really interesting character, mainly because he's Sabretooth's son. There's this scene in the original X-Men cartoon, not the 97 one, 92, where him and Sabretooth have an encounter and Sabretooth kind of beats him up. It's a crazy scene. And this is him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so here's
I love that.
It's a really obscure character. There are very, very few cards, so it makes it fun to collect and fun to chase because there's some strange variations. I actually pack pulled this card from a box of 94 Fleer Ultra. I opened it with cool cards, actually.
No,
and,
that's cool.
Yeah, which is actually my most viewed video, which I find kind of funny. But so I pack pulled this one, and that recently got top loaded and sleeved up. Here is the buyback version of it.
To say, man, that's not easy to do.
So the buyback version is indicated by the gold stamp, obviously, and is numbered, I believe, out of 50. This is number 17 of 50. This was traded on Epack with a really cooperative trader. I mean, you can imagine how weird it is when someone's like, hey man, will you trade me this Graydon Creed card? They're like, yeah, this is a junk card to most people. But I'm very happy to have this one. Super cool.
I think the buybacks I have a Lilandra buyback from that set because I just love that Julie Bell art. And I have to say, man, the Fleer Ultra Spider-Man and the Fleer Ultra X-Men buybacks are probably two of my favorite buybacks they've ever done because of that emblem on both. Like they just look so stupid. It might be, I'm going to call it here. I think those are my favorite buybacks.
Dude, I love it. And so speaking of which, here is Fleer Ultra X-Men. They kept really true to the cardstock.
Yes, that's not easy to do. That means someone had to fucking draw those lines on there from behind them. That's stupid hard.
Did their homework. So here's this Graydon Creed character. You know, there's the base. Here is the rainbow of that card. Now these are all bagged up. I'm not going to take them out of the bag. I don't think anybody cares that much. I don't remember what the Epack achievement was for combining these.
Wasn't there a silver? I did one. I did a rainbow of one character.
So there's this. There's the silver of this, and there's a gold of this. So there's base, rainbow, silver, and gold. I just don't remember which was. And there's actually the Xavier variant.
Yeah, the hidden variant. That is
the hidden variant.
One of the coolest variants they've ever come out with.
And I still need that one.
Message.
So why don't we talk about the Xavier variant? There's probably a lot of people out there right now that are like, "What are you two talking about?"
Oh my god. Okay.
Drop some knowledge on this here, buddy.
Awesomeness. It's freaking awesome. I wish I still had one. I rainbowed a character. I can't remember the character now. And I sold the rainbow to a friend who was set collecting and always tries to have like at least one rainbow. And I helped him, and I just sold him mine. I had to play. Oh, it was Calypso. Calypso? No, it wasn't X-Men. Who was that? Anyway, so basically did all this, and the hidden variant card is a card that looks like a regular base card.
Yep.
And you flip it on the back, and if you hold it in the right light, and no joke, literally you can't see it face on. You have to like tilt it. You will literally see a message by Professor X in this kind of like, it kind of sticks off a little. It's like this clear text that you has to catch the light right, and it's a literal message by Charles Xavier that says, if you can read this, basically you're a mutant type of thing or whatever, you know, contacting all these people. One of the coolest ideas ever. It was amazing. It's awesome. If you want to see an example of it, I wonder if any of them are hiding on ComC and mislabeled. But I would also go to Upper Deck Epack and go to the checklist, and you can see them there.
Awesome. So cool. So cool. That's definitely. So I don't have that card in my Graydon Creed collection or in my Sabretooth one. I'm still working out that one. But when I talk about backfilling, there's a perfect example of a card that I'm backfilling. Usually I don't mind telling you guys about cards that I'm going after. There are certain things that I know a lot of us like to keep to ourselves that we're hunting because they're really hard. I'm pretty transparent about things like that I'm after because, truth be told, most of you guys help me find them. I would say that so many of the cards I'm hunting and I just tell the public I'm after end up coming my way in a lot easier fashion than if I were doing it myself, you know? Fausto, do you want to show a couple of things that you've got in your Sabretooth collection?
So my Sabretooth collection, I don't want to like compare, but it's like amazing and way more detailed than Graydon's. I don't know. I just by chance, really. I swear, you buy from some people I know too. So I always get these messages inside your packages, and there's like, when did you start collecting Sabretooth? And I was like, no, it's for a buddy, because they're always confused. But you got this one recently.
Okay, so this sketch right here, first and foremost, this is a gift from someone who watches the channel, a friend of mine. This is from Ghost. Ghost, thank you so much.
One of the nicest.
You're the best. Dude, you're the best. This is like, you know, this was on one of the Matt Fuller sales. Ghost bought this for me. And I want to just say a huge thank you. I'm so grateful that you did that. I'm so grateful for the people that watch the channel. And thank you so much.
Yuko Smith, too, who's just a phenomenal, one of the best sketch card artists. Really, they are. They're just phenomenal. I had him do a Surfer AP a long time ago, and they killed it. They're just such a good artist. They really are.
I'm really happy with that one. Thank you so much, Ghost. Oh boy. So this is actually the Omega. So this is the bronze PMG from Fleer Ultra X-Men. And very nice. And you know what? It's funny that it's graded. I want to talk about that real quick because a lot of people know me as not having graded cards. That's definitely getting cracked. There's no way I'm going to have one graded PMG in my collection of PMGs where it's the only one. So that's definitely getting taken out of the case and added to my PMG collection.
Smart.
Yeah, so
Smart.
love that card.
I have a comic cut coming my way that I'm cracking myself. So
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be doing the same thing soon enough.
So there's the red PMG that I also got from a Matt Fuller, from a sale on your channel. I forget whom the seller was, but I was in bad reception and Raj was going to pick that up for me. And I jumped on at the last second and I just bid. And Raj messaged me. He's like, I was going to get that for you, right? I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. But
Raj
anyways, Raj is the man. So there you go. It says Last Pack Magic on it. And there is my my red PMG from Fleer Ultra X-Men. I didn't really plan on today being a Fleer Ultra X-Men themed day, but I guess it is.
I guess it is. That's true. Yeah, I didn't realize just now.
Lots of cards from that. So, that's a thick stock PMG. I'm not crazy about them, but I did want to have it in my collection. And last one we'll show here is a 35-point PMG. And there it is. So this is from Ian from Cards of Metal. This is a gorgeous 2013 Fleer Retro blue out of 50 Sabretooth PMG. Wow, that was a mouthful. And I am super happy with this. Cards of Metal is always opening stuff on Whatnot, is one of the original breakers for Marvel, has opened more product of Marvel than anybody else. I can say that with confidence. And
he's open.
Has this amazing collection. So he was selling these off and he offered this one to me privately, which I'm really grateful for. Ian is one of those guys who is always saying he wants to get cards to the right collection. And I just want to say a huge thank you for that. And Ian, you're the best. So I'm very happy with this card. There's a huge scuff on the plastic there. Please don't think that that's on the card. I don't want anybody to be tripping out that there's that there. That's just on the plastic. But super, super cool. And a huge addition to my PMG collection. And thanks for showing that there, Fausto.
Of course. Yeah. Fisher's just the best. And Fisher's a huge part of the history of the hobby too, especially with the selling of certain cards in his collection. Like, he's just very much an OG kind of collector. Super nice.
And one of the most pleasant people to deal with. I mean, I had Ian on as a podcast guest, and he's just a pleasure to deal with. Just an absolute pleasure of a guy. His wife's really involved in collecting. They're a really fun couple to know in collecting. They're great.
They're cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like Whatnot or kind of support the whole Whatnot thing, just because I feel like it's like an online QVC type of situation. So I never really like share it on my channel or anything like that. But right. I always share Ian's because, I know he's going to do it right. He's not going to, you know what I mean?
Ian is doing it right. That's the perfect way to put it. Those are some recent pickups that I've had, guys. I haven't been getting a lot of cards, but I've been really targeting my collection. I've been being really specific about what I've been going after. So those are them. Let's open up this Platinum Blaster box.
Let's do it.
I haven't opened up anything in a little while. Platinum's been all I've been opening, and I'm excited to do this. So I keep finding these around. I guess I'm the only one that collects in my town. So we're just going to open up the one, but let's get into it.
There's someone around here who does not want me to have any of these. I have not found a blaster box at all.
It's a number of people have said like they haven't found one at all. So like there are definitely some areas that are a bit dry on the blaster boxes. This will probably be one of the last ones that I open, but we'll see. Famous last words, So
it's a great set, man. It's a great set. It has great art. I've enjoyed the hell out of it. I really have. I haven't gone crazy on it because it's just my new. I'm just slowly becoming okay with not having to be a completionist as a character collector after 2014, which is really healthy. But I do like seeing these cards though quite a bit.
So I have seen so many one-of-one pulls come out of these boxes that it's almost alarming. I can't believe how many have come out. I'm a big fan of these blue surges. Speaking of which, we got right there, and they're a very cool card. Oh, there we go. I don't have this one. Actually, no, I do have this one. But the blasters are huge. They're absolutely huge, and I'm happy to keep opening them. I am a little bit surprised at the price point of these blasters versus what's coming out of them. At $20 a blaster, and what's been coming out of these is, everyone agrees, is rather insane. There are some big hits coming out of these, and it makes people wonder right now why they're buying hobby boxes when they can get their hands on these. Oh, Miss Marvel, there you go.
I think it's a smart way to advertise the set to collectors, and I think
that's a purple.
It's a purple. It's nice.
Oh boy, what is this? We got a Hulk. And what is this Hulk out of? $7.99. Very nice. That's a good card.
Very cool.
There's got to be, I know a couple collectors that collect Hulk, but Hulk's a big character. Like, well, no pun intended, right? But Hulk is a big character in the sense that he's just been around. There's such a lineage. And then a purple rainbow.
I mean, probably one of the most coveted cards in all of Marvel cards of all time. Top 3, without a doubt, is actually a Hulk card.
Which one?
So it's the Hulk card. I've never seen a picture of it. Well, that's not true. So if you have the cell sheet, which I have somewhere around here, from the Incredible Hulk set, 2003, they actually have a. So they have it's a card it's a pack pulled card, and it was a auto, but it was a cutout auto. So like it's a auto from a piece of paper that they put inside the card because it couldn't be on the card, but of Jack Kirby.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's the only time they ever did it, and that's in the Hulk set. So it's a Hulk featured card with probably top 3 or arguably the largest one. I would assume it is. There's probably, I don't know, it depends what you're into, but it's up there.
Interesting. Last pack Magic Channel. Thanks a lot for watching this, guys. This is my last pack of a blaster box. Probably the last of this product that I'm going to open, but we'll see. It's been lots of fun getting the blasters. It's cool being able to buy a box at a local store. You know, so many times that we buy things online, we are not really part of the chase. You're just buying it because you know you want it. Having the hunt of going to the store and all that is kind of cool. So this has been a unique experience. I've really enjoyed the blasters. Oh, Beast Blue Surge. Little color match action. Very much like that.
Those are some of the best effects, man. I love that.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Oh, that rainbow of War Machine after pulling the base. So here's something I love in collecting. I love when you open up a pack and get a base and another variant of the same card. This is like one of my favorite things about opening up packs, is getting kind of like a War Machine pack or a Sabretooth pack or whatever. Super fun. That's it for that blaster. So me and Fausto were talking earlier about how I like keeping a sealed pack of something. So for example, upstairs on my shelf, I've got a sealed pack of Beginnings, a blaster box of Beginnings. There is nothing in a box of Beginnings that is going to be missed being kept sealed up there. There's going to be 3 red supernovas, a couple of inserts for Beginnings, and who cares? The reason I'm not going to keep a sealed platinum box is because of the potential for what's sealed up in it. And it was only recently on a video with you that a really interesting collector brought that point up. And I do have a lot of sealed wax, and I thought about it. None of my sealed wax has anything in it that is groundbreaking. And there is potential to have something in one of these blaster boxes that is one of one or absolutely like ridiculous, like an amazing card. So I'm not going to keep one of these sealed. It's a bit of a tough pill to swallow for me of not having one, but you know what? This is one product I am not going to keep sealed.
No, and also too, like, I think a little bit sometimes a way to think about it is like when a lot of this stuff does get opened. Like I remember when I had a sealed box of 2013 Fleer Retro, right? Like having that sealed box.
Wow.
And yeah, that's probably the box in Marvel cards to have. You know, selling that stuff was way better than, you know, actually opening it at that point. But I feel like there's different stages to keeping sealed product. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things, like especially after the boom, like sealed product for Marvel is still high comparatively to what it was, like majorly. It's still hard to find certain boxes that people were getting for $20, $40, $50. Now they're still $100. People are not letting them go unless it is $100 sale or whatever the hell it is.
Right.
For some older like stuff that has nothing in it, yeah, it's still a lot of money just to have cards that are potentially bricked in a box.
It is a funny thing to buy something old and wonder about it being bricked. I'm just going to go over a quick little recap of what we got out of this blaster box. So I have a stack of base and a couple of rainbows in there. I got this blue rainbow parallel. I got a purple rainbow parallel of Rogue. By the way, this is probably the worst Red Skull I've ever seen, and one of the strangest Rogues.
Not the best Rogue. That Red Skull though is a Silver Surfer hidden gem. Because on the back,
is
it says Silver Surfer on the back.
Do you need this one?
No, I have one. But yeah,
okay, you have one.
That's a good Red Skull, man. That's cool.
You know what? It's funny. I just did a pack opening of some Marvel Universe, and there is my favorite Red Skull card in it. I'll post it soon in the near future, and it's part of one of those 3x3 pages. And it is such a cool Red Skull. For me, the Red Skull is a character that is very hit and miss. Dan did a really cool Red Skull in MM22. Very cool Red Skull. Finishing off the recap here, number 154 of 799, Hulk Teal Wave. Cool Hulk, one of the first Hulk cards I've ever pulled. And yeah, that sums up that box. So cool. I'll show you a couple other quick little hits from other boxes. I got the Omega 25 of 25 Colossus Auto High Series, and then I got the Low Series out of 25, number 9 of Viv Vision. And my favorite card from one of the blasters was my Spider-Man. And then also got the oh boy, I just dropped it. That's why it's in a top loader. Green Crackle, Captain Marvel. So that was kind of cool. So that kind of wraps up my Marvel Platinum opening. That's sort of a chapter now that's done on this channel.
Yeah, I mean, you have what's coming out this month or next month?
Fleer Ultra Wolverine is supposed to be June 15th. I think that is probably going to be the date. But you know, I'm excited for Fleer Ultra Wolverine, and I'm excited for Avengers Metal. But I'm not excited for anything else. So that's kind of like what it is for me. I know the annual is coming out, but I'm going to definitely focus some box opening attention on Fleer Ultra Wolverine and Marvel Metal, and then that's going to it.
I can't think of anything that's coming out that I'm like super jonesing for.
Yeah. We were talking about Legion's Adventures having just hit Epack. You and me made a great video about the number of releases coming out. Since that came out, there have been a number of releases. With Avengers, something that kind of bothers me a little bit about Epack releases is that the base cards are not physical. Okay, so you're opening up at a price point that's pretty high, $124 a box. Right now in Canada, a box of Marvel Allegiance is 94 Canadian dollars. Okay, that is less than $65. So you can buy 2 boxes of physical Marvel Allegiance here for the price of one of them on Epack. And that kind of bothers me.
Yeah, it should.
That kind of bothers me.
Yeah, it's not. They don't throw discounts. They don't have any rewards program. They don't have. They don't have anything other than them sending you some stupid gift in the mail if you buy a lot of product. Like, there's nothing happening there. There's no coupons and no discounts, no nothing on Epack. That is a ridiculous thing to say. Even looking at beginnings. Honestly, what's happening right now, because so much product is coming out, product is going to Epack to basically die. I guarantee you, when MM hits that Epack, everything's going to be stopped. No one's going to open a lick of anything else but MM, other than the occasional thing here and there. And it is just going to be product that sits on there and dies. And it's going to be something that we're eventually going to talk about, but like, it's a total gamble. Like, it's just going to be,
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're absolutely right that product is going to Epack to die. I mean, Fleer Ultra Avengers did finally get opened and gone through. I'll be really impressed if Beginnings Anime Avengers sells out. Be really, really impressed.
I'd be shocked. There's nothing there that people are gonna lotto hit, and like I think a lot of achievements are done for all those, other than Allegiance. Like,
I want to be wrong. For the
Cool cards.
record, I want to be wrong about that. I hope that they
Yeah,
sell out and
of
that
course. I want
everything
all
gets
of it.
opened up.
There's
Yeah.
tons of things in there that I would love to have, that I would love people to open, but I don't think it's fair to people to open all that stuff up at those price points. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see it.
So, and I've debated quite a bit of getting some more Allegiance Avengers. I put together my base set and like chased some stuff. And let me tell you the reason that I am debating opening more. So I bought 3 boxes of Allegiance Avengers. It was one of the first products I opened up on my channel.
Oh, wow.
My first box, I hit an auto, a beautiful Avengers auto, which I was really happy with. I was really, really pumped to hit that in my very first box of it. My second box, I hit a dual comic clipping auto of Beast and Magneto. So I was obviously beyond happy about hitting those. And then in my third box, I truthfully forget what my hit was. But out of 3 boxes to get a comic cut and 2 autos is pretty great. Like that was a box that was like, it was really enjoyable. I wasn't crazy about all the art. It's just really different comic book art. But I did like the parallels, and I rainbowed Cyclops out of that one. I had a fun time doing that. So I thought about opening it, and I was like, you know what? Given that you can buy a box of this for $65 up here, it must be cheaper on Epack. I just figured to myself, it'll definitely be cheaper on Epack. And I was wrong. So,
And digital cards. That's insane.
and there's in those packs that you open, it's a lot of base. It's a substantial amount of base. Like it's not like Platinum. I'm going to use as an example, where you open it up and there's 4 parallels per pack. You know what I mean? It's not like that at all in Avengers.
A lot of variety in Platinum, which makes
Yeah.
Platinum feel. They started this with MM22, where it felt like you had so much variety when you opened up a box that it felt like you hit something. And you did. You felt like you had a little variety. You got to see a little bit of everything in the set. It felt good. Platinum kind of hit that stride, you know what I mean, and has that kind of pattern to it. Allegiance does not. Beginnings does not. I don't think Anime does really either. Like, and Anime is a beautiful set. Like, it's sad because it doesn't take away from how great these sets are. I think the depressing part is because these sets are so great, but not necessarily worth the price point on Epack. Now they sit and rot. You know what I mean? That's pretty.
So
rough.
with Anime, let's just have this conversation really quick. With Anime being on Epack now, it is not my favorite set. I think it's really unique. I think it's really different. But this finally has hit Epack, and the achievements are very good. So here's a perfect example of this. I never opened up one physical box of Anime because it's not really my jam. But now that it's getting opened on Epack, I'm seeing the autos come my way, and these achievements are really awesome. Here's a set that I would only participate with on Epack, and the other ones we're talking about are ones I have no reason to participate on Epack at all. So there are ones out there that are just, I get why they're on Epack and I'm excited about them, and there are ones that I'm just not.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think it just, I don't know, the fact that they don't give any discounts, the fact that they don't do any like days where things are 30% off, 20% off, any kind of like specials being run at those prices. I'm telling you, man, people are going to be really pissed about MM. I really think MM is going to be a stupid price with digital cards. And I think that people are going to riot. And they should.
I don't think that MM will be digital. And my reasoning for that,
I believe you. I hope you're right.
I don't think. Let's take a couple guesses right now. So let's talk about how much a pack is gonna cost after this, and then so I think that it's gonna be physical because of the numbering on the cards. I think that how can you make it? What are they gonna do with these products that are already printed and numbered? Like having them digital makes no sense to me. I don't see how they could do it. I don't see why they would do it.
We haven't seen an insert yet that wasn't in Hobby.
Okay.
And they held it as an Epack exclusive insert.
Right.
That means they would make a digital mock-up card that you would have to collect to get that Epack exclusive card.
So there has to be some type of digital.
When you open a pack, 3 cards you get, 1 will be digital, and the other 2 are going to be physical cards.
Interesting.
I think. I could be wrong. I don't know anything. This is all
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's why we're having, that's why we're speculating right now. I think they're going to be physical. You think they're not, and that one's going to be digital for Epack achievement. I like that. I hear where you're going with this. I'm gonna stick to mine and see what happens when it comes out, and reference back to this video. Let us know in the comments
You know
if we were
what?
right or wrong.
I'm gonna do it here. And you know what? I don't want you to get. I'm gonna do this on air because we're not on air. We're recording, but I want the proof of this. You can have this card if you're right. If it's all physical.
Oh my god! Well, that is so kind of you.
You're welcome. I'm just that kind of guy.
That is so kind of you, and what a person you are to collect with.
It's true. I am.
Okay, let's guess prices. I'm gonna say $80, $80 a pack.
How much is that a box? 12 packs.
There's 10. So that 10 will be 10 packs. So $800. 80's my guess. What's your guess?
It's so much money.
I know.
Money.
It's crazy.
It's already too expensive.
But my guess is because I think lots of people were hoping it was going to be cheaper on Epack. That's why people have talked about $500 a box, which was the pre-sale price of masterpieces. So that would put you at a much different price point, right? That's talking like $60 a pack on my grade 7 math skills that I have right now. But I'm going to say $80 a pack because of the way that the prices have been coming out for boxes. They've been holding very true at the later date prices. So I'm going to go 80.
How do you even buy that? How do you,
People will. It'll sell out. It will sell out. It'll be gone. Yeah.
But I don't think you're wrong. I'll say 70 just to be that guy.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I like that.
I don't want to miss out on this other Sabertooth card I'll give you if you're right. So maybe I'll get this. You know what I mean?
It even has my channel name written on it. That's so convenient.
That's just a coincidence. Don't think into it. It's just a coincidence.
I hope we're wrong. I really do. I want to be wrong about these
I want to
guesses,
be wrong.
About both of these guesses.
This is what I want to be wrong on. Yeah. I hope it's cheaper. I hope it's fair. I hope there's no digital. If there is a digital element for an Epack exclusive insert type thing, that's cool. But I hope it doesn't take the spot of where a physical card would be. I hope instead of 3 cards a pack, it's 4 cards a pack and one's digital. That would be fine. But replacing one of those with a digital option and then charging the same price that we're seeing is kind of ridiculous. I mean, if you look at Allegiance, right, they didn't take into an account how much the box is selling now.
Yeah, that's right.
I think eventually Upper Deck's going to have to be a little more clever and actually just, I don't know, there's a good and a bad thing to do to releasing the product on Epack simultaneously with physical product. And I wonder, optics wise, what's a better look?
Right.
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna eventually find out, and we talked about it in another video. I can't believe the order that things are coming out in right now, and I'm just so impatient waiting for to hit Epack. I want to see that happen. I want to put together the rest of what I'm after. I did a video recently about my Marvel Masterpiece collection. I hope you guys get a chance to watch it. It's really cool. It's all the cards I own from Masterpieces from 92 to 2022. So check it out if you get a chance. And
watch it.
Fausto, I think we'll wrap it up there. You got anything you want to end on?
No, I don't. I think this is awesome. I had fun opening the box. I'm glad we got to speculate a little bit on the prices. It'd be fun to see what ends up happening.
Totally.
Since we have it on video now.
Yeah, that's right. We're committed now. We're
committed now. Now I stuck my foot in my mouth, so that's perfect. So yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Everyone, thanks so much for watching. We'll do this again. Fausto, you're the best. And we'll talk real soon, everybody. Take care.
Bye, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe.
There you go. Please do.